I want to start by thanking the Association for the Promotion of Serbian Food for the kind invitation to speak at the conference and to give me the opportunity to share with you the European Commission's view on the state of agriculture and food during these challenging times. The fact that I cannot be present in person at your event to deliver these words highlights the extraordinary circumstances we are currently living in. The COVID-19 crisis has put to the test our agriculture production and our food production and distribution. This health crisis of COVID-19 nonetheless did not turn into a food crisis in Europe. The European Union's common agriculture policy and the internal market have proven very suitable tools indeed to ensure that food reaches its citizens. But we cannot rest on our laurels. Future food and nutrition security in Europe requires that we all to work together, farmers, operators, policymakers and trade partners. The close relationship between the European Union and Serbia is something I recognize and cherish. We work together towards Serbian accession to the European Union. The European Union's agri-food sector is also a successful exporter, in particular of high-quality food products. The European Union has been a net exporter of food and drink products since 2009, and is both the largest importer and exporter in the world. There are, of course, lessons to be learned from the COVID-19 crisis. It is, however, too early to tell to what extent these changes will last into the future, and we cannot forget that other important events impacting European food systems, be it Brexit, international trade tensions, or weather impacts on production. That is why sustaining the ability of agriculture and food systems to provide enough food for all in this context is likely to be a major long-term challenge for Europe. To this end, the European Commission unveiled its Green Deal in December 2019 and presented its Farm to Fork strategy in May of this year, that together with biodiversity strategy aims to ensure a fairer, healthier and environmentally friendly European Union food system by 2030. That is why the Commission proposes targets for 2030 to drive our common policy agenda. The Commission believes it will be necessary to reduce the use and risks of chemical plant protection products, as well as the use of fertilizers and antibiotics, while increasing the area under organic farming. The Farm to Fork strategy also seeks to improve the corporate governance framework in the food industry to integrate sustainability aspects into corporate strategies. We will also develop an European Union Code for responsible business and marketing conduct in the food supply chain, including a monitoring framework. Trade is also part of the European Union food security arsenal. Our experience shows that trade is not a zero-sum game, but if well conducted, a win-win scenario. Innovation is key in delivering on the Farm to Fork strategy ambition for the European food to become the global standards for sustainability. I would like to take this opportunity also to address local farmers and food producers to promote the European Union pre-accession program for agriculture and rural development, EPART. I'm sure you have heard about the EPART 2, the number of applications submitted and the number of projects contracted and already paid prove that Serbian agriculture needs these funds. The Commission has allocated to Serbia 175 million euros. Coming from Poland, I know very well how important is the support in the pre-accession period to assist in alignment with EU standards and economic development of agriculture holdings and the agro-food sector. I strongly encourage you to use IPART funds. Additionally, recently the Commission provided a special tool to counter the negative effects of COVID-19. IPART beneficiaries can receive up to 50% of the public aid related to the project as an advance payment. In conclusion, my vision is of a Europe that is secure in its ability to cope with future challenges and ensures the access of its citizens to safe and nutritious food. I would like all of us to work together to achieve this goal. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you and all participants a fruitful exchange of views in your second day of the conference.